What's going on, guys? Back at the cat farm here, UW Darren. Came out and make a video for you guys because all you guys left all those great comments, and almost stepped on that son bitch. I had to open the big door because the little door was locked. So he didn't bite me. Walked right by him. But yeah, got a few things going on here. I'll show you. Got the beetle bug here. Got it taped up and sanded up for some bed liner action. So we'll throw down some of that tomorrow and get that going. And I got the chassis inside, so we can get to work on that. We'll strip all the seals and stuff we put on off, pull it all back apart again, and paint everything, and then reassemble. You know, to give it that layered look and freshen everything back up. It just got really trash sitting around, and getting all the body work and wet sanding and whatnot done on it when the car was getting run through the process. So yeah, so it'll give us a chance to clean up some of the stuff that wasn't so nice that we put on in a hurry, and we'll go through here and straighten everything up and make it look replaced and a little fresher. We got all our brake lines, our master cylinder, and steering dampener, all that stuff to get up and install. When we put it back together, we'll go ahead and start building that type of stuff. And I'm sure Scooter will put disc brakes on it and stuff like that. I don't know. We talked about it. I think he wants to try to set it up with what's on here and go from there, just in case they do sell it. What's up, Sockers? Well, that's what we're doing. I got this little bit of stuff done today. I got tangled up in one of the kids' bikes in the front yard and about broke my leg there and took a nice little fall. But we should be good to go. We got to go over to the body shop tomorrow, and we're going to do that fade job. It's a crimson, what is it? Crimson pearl, white diamond on the bottom. So it's a tricolor, and then it's a, you know, it's a blend too. So we'll lay the white down first, and we'll do the beige, and then we'll you know, over reduce the white and drop it into the beige, and top coat it with the pearl. And it's a full size conversion, man, so that should be a fun job. So they're supposed to tape it all up, get it ready, and give me a call. So it's at an actual body shop, so we'll get the paint one in an actual paint booth. I know some guys like the paint booths, so tomorrow I'll have a paint booth video. And to put my gun together, I was talking to somebody, and I told them that I had problem after problem with my Secola. I kept having issues with it not spraying correctly, and you know, I'd go to use it and it just didn't seem to ever want to work. So I used to keep it all together. You know, I'd keep the fluid tip in there, and after I get done using it, I would put thinner in it, rinse it out, wash it really good, you know, and get it as clean as I thought I could. I don't have a gun washer, and these don't have any seals in them, the Secolas. So I clean it as good as I can, get it all nice and clean, and every time I'd go to use it, it just wouldn't spray right, you know, and I'd end up having to mess with the gun. So now I take it apart every time, and I leave it soaking in pieces here in this cup, and it works perfect every time. So it doesn't take much trash in one of these to mess the way it sprays up. The mist is so fine that comes out of it to begin with, and when it just gets a little piece of dirt in the fluid tip, it's never good. So yeah, I need to get a can or something. I don't want to submerge the whole gun, but I'm going to probably get something a little more secure than the cup. The thinner seems to really evaporate out of that cup. So we'll take the Secola with us, and we'll take the old the workhorse down there, the Plus. Actually, this is a GTI. I don't have a Plus anymore. So that baby sprays every time, all the time. And I might take the AccuSpray with us too down there. So we got 3 colors and a mid coat. So we'll take 3 guns, or two color guns and 1 clear gun. So yeah, that's what we'll do. I wanted to make a video. I got this sanded all down to raw steel. We'll go ahead and etch that, seal it with some epoxy, and then go right to color. I got most of the, well, I got everything sanded that we're going to bed liner, and then I got all the little imperfections and stuff. I haven't got all the cat scratches out there, but most of the stuff. What else on this? I think that's about it. You know, like I said, we got it all sanded. I got the underneath done. Down here. Yeah, he was wanting me to paint all this again, but this was all undercoated before, and so now I'm having to strip all the undercoating off there and prep all this out. It's going to be sort of difficult to get all this really nice in here. It's sort of really rough, you know. Of course, you know, the right way to do this would have been to put this on a rotisserie and flip it over. But we weren't really anticipating doing this when we took this on. It was just to repair the collision damage and fix it, you know. And then it turned into a full-on, hey man, why don't we, now that we got the car painted, turn it over and paint the bottom of the car. So that's where we're at. A little more cleanup. Haven't run into any rust or anything, so that's good. No repair work to do or anything. I do have one weld I need to grind up here where we welded the package tray in. That's why this is so clean and shiny under here. We were going to paint the car this green originally, and then we changed our mind after the piece was welded in, of course. So that worked out really good though. I welded that piece in. You can see there's only like one little burn mark right there. The rest of it could have been cleaned up and worked out really well. What's up, boy? You want to be on the video? The video? So that's where we're at. We got that all sanded. I'm going to take the bed liner right to here and bring it down to here. And then our surface where the fender and the seals sit will be painted. So yeah. Ronnie came over tonight. Got to see him. He picked up his Ford heads, took those with him. He's going to try to take them back to the guy that did the valve job on them and talk to him. But yeah, so got another little job out here. A friend of mine bought this car. He wants me to do a little cylinder head enhancement. Apparently it's got a motor issue or something. I don't know. He picked it up. It's an RT Charger with a Hemi. So we're going to pull the cylinder heads off that and see what's going on, what's crack-a-lacking with it. We'll pull the valve covers off and do a compression test. Not a chest, but a test. You said it's got no compression on 3 cylinders, so more than likely that's not good. I guess he found a used motor if it comes to that. But we'll pull the valve covers off, pull cylinder heads off, see if we can save that stuff and see what's going on with that. So I got a little more done on the electric bike there. Got the rear swing arm all sanded and a couple of my bars. So I just got a few pieces now. I'm going to throw some in the sandblaster and knock that stuff out. I just hate using the sandblaster. Even though I have an actual industrial type sandblaster, it just is really hard on the compressor when I use it. So I just wish we had a cheaper sandblaster here in town. I saw where one of the guys out in California were getting 4 wheels blasted for $40. That's just unheard of around here. It'd be like, you know, $100 a wheel. Jeez. Anyway, let me go ahead and shut this down. Just wanted to make a quick video. Say thanks for all the comments. Thanks for watching the videos. Thanks for subscribing and all that good stuff. And got to talk to a couple of people last week and made things a little better for me. So I hope everybody's doing good out there. I hope you know, things get better for some of you. And yeah, so we'll try to get some stuff done out here tomorrow. I got so much stuff. Never seems like I get anything done. I go round and round. And my wife's trying to make me go to Pennsylvania. She wants me to get on a plane and go to Pennsylvania for a while and hang out with my buddy. He was here Saturday or Sunday, so that sucks too. You know, I like seeing him, but I hate, you know, remember him that he doesn't live here anymore. So now he lives in Pennsylvania, got a shop there and stuff. So we might go out there for a little while and hang out with him. Check that shop out. You guys will like that place. It's super cool. And him and his son say they got a badass Ventura now that does really good burnouts, so we can take that and beat on that, he said. So, and they got tow trucks and all kinds of cool stuff there, so we might go out there. I'm gonna probably end up going out there. I want to drive, but they want to make me fly, and I hate flying on a plane, so that's the hold up. And all this stuff, of course, you know, that I need to get done. Oh yeah, let me update you on this. I was making a video for you guys on this motor the other day, and I don't know what happened here. You know, sometimes stuff comes in, goes out, and stuff happens. This was a core motor that had come in, you know, and I was trying to recover, because what happened on this job was I sort of got I had these parts laying around, and obviously, you know, I really hate using used cases to begin with, but you know, you have to use them because there's a market for used motors, or what some people consider a rebuilt motor, you know, bearings, oil pump, cam, lifters. You know, some people think that's a new motor. It's actually a rebuilt motor, and the difference between a new motor and a rebuilt motor is, you know, you use the used engine case over, and a lot of these cases have seen a lot of cycle time. You know, this is a AS 41, I do believe, and I thought it was inserted, but it's not inserted, and when I was torquing the cylinder head on, it pulled the stud out here, so I had to drill this hole. I put a piece of tape on the backside, and I did drill the hole out. I put a vacuum in there. I'm still gonna have to pull the motor apart because it's got you know, metal shavings all over the lifter grease there that we put in there. So we'll have to pull that back apart. We're gonna put an insert in there, and we'll see if that works. I hate using cases that aren't inserted, and you know, I just, for some reason, thought this case was inserted, but apparently it's not. What I'm expecting to find is probably half the case is inserted. They only sell the inserts in half the case increments, you know, so you have to buy 2 sets of inserts. And a lot of people will just insert the number 3 side, is usually the side that gets fatigued from the heat. But on this case, you know, it's a number 2 cylinder there, and I'll try to get Hans to edit that video, because you can see where I was torquing the heads, and it went pop, and just started pulling the threads right out of the block after that. The way the insert works is it's considerably bigger. It's a 14 millimeter insert, so it's quite large, and it's got a 2.0 thread pitch on it, which is coarse, and the factory thread pitch is a fine thread pitch. So you know, you think you'd have more contact area with the fine, but a lot of times that doesn't work good when you're going with steel into aluminum situation. So that's where we're at. We got to try to salvage that. We'll take that back apart, clean it up, and you know, I'll turn the camera back on when we reassemble it again. So we had the piston cylinders on there. Of course, I had the head on there, and I went to torque it on there, and pow. This is one of those cases where I tell people, you know, if you're going to get a core motor, always torque cylinder heads before you take the motor apart and invest money in the internal parts, you know, the rebuilt rods, the bearings, the cam, the lifters, all this stuff up to this point, to find out that the case is bad. So a lot of times if you torque the heads prior to tear down, it gives you an indication of what kind of condition your case is in. And if you don't have inserts, put them in there. The inserts themselves are relatively cheap, you know. It's basically just drill the hole, tap the hole kind of situation. If you live in California, it's awful cheap to have done. And I think the inserts are about $2 a piece, 80 cents a piece, I don't know, depending on where you buy them. But Volkswagen eventually went away from the 10 millimeter stud to an 8 millimeter stud, which gives a little bit of yield, you know, moves more with a motor type of deal. But yeah, so I did dig another case up in case this one isn't any good, and stuff like that. So I just came out here, it's late. I gotta get up and go to that place tomorrow, so I'll go ahead and shut this down. Give you a little 15-minute vlog there. Hope everybody's doing good. I think I already said that 15 minutes ago when I was gonna turn the camera off, but yeah. So Caracas 36, I hope you and your daughter do good tomorrow at the hospital, or if that was the trip from last week, I don't know. But Hopefully you guys are doing good and everything's good with your daughter. And I'll go ahead and shut it down with that. You guys have a great day tomorrow, and we'll try to turn the camera on and get a little shot of the blue sky, and of course the RC Hemi. Man, everybody wants to see a Hemi. So I was just wanting to fix this, but of course this guy always wants to soup stuff up. You know, what can we do to make it go faster? All right, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you later.